Okay, so we're on Echo Lake by the mouth of Gold Brook, and shelter is now set up, and it's so pretty inside. What I'm going to do is we're going to bring the bait bucket over here. Probably bring it in. And get in here without falling into the hole. So you can see already that the light coming up through the ice is pretty. It's got a bluish hue to it. Whoa! Okay, the bait bucket. I have to move everything out of the way while I... And my little scoop, let me grab that here like this. Okay. So I brought this foam here to put my feet on to keep them out of the water, and it's a styrofoam. Well, it's styrofoam. Okay, now we're going to zip this little baby up so we can see better. Okay, so put on the little hero cam here so you could see how beautiful the light is coming in inside the little hut here. It's coming up through the ice, and we're looking at our fish finder here. Okay, it's about 34 feet deep, and I can see it coming up to 25. I think a lot of people catch the fish in shallow water right under the ice, but that should be a fish right there, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to bring it up and just check it. See how my bait looks. I think it's still swimming around, so we'll just drop it back in there. The weight, carry it back down. Put the thing in so we can watch it go down. Put the fish finder in. Okay, and see how far down it is. Okay, so it's down by 10, 15. Could leave it right there for a minute. I'll just plug the rod back in here and let it just float around right there for a bit. So we're, you can hear all these jets going overhead. Now that's down about 20 feet. Something's pulling that out. No, it's just, well, I don't know. Okay, so it's down, now the weight is probably below the fish, and it's down around 25 feet. Everything seems to have quieted down. See, now there's straight lines instead of being all wiggly. Okay, see, I wiggled it, and you can see by jerking the line there that there's a little wiggle. Now, do that again. I'm going to drop it all the way down to the bottom. Now, isn't that interesting to see that there's something that stayed there and is now slowly headed up? Now, that could be that my bait came off. So I'm going to have to bring it back up and see if that's my bait slowly floating back up to the surface. You can see another fish coming down to whatever that was. And so that could be my bait came off and that fish is coming to get it. So probably best for me to... Now that fish is still, it came down to that. Okay, so I'm going to bring this back up through where that fish looks like it is. And just see, oh, something's coming on up. See that? You can see things coming up. Okay, there's one fish here at about 20. We'll stop there and just shake it around and see if something grabs it. And you know, you get this, it's sort of a, it's not like in the summer where the big trout just slam your lure. You'll get these sort of taps on it instead. Okay, we're up to this one here. We'll just leave it there and wiggle it a little bit and see if we get some action. If we don't get any action, that's about 10 feet down. If nothing happens there, then I'll bring it up and check my... I mean, it wouldn't hurt to put a new bait on there. Oh, it's that way down. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop open the little window here so I can see. I'll tell you, that sun out there is a little brighter. Well, he's still kicking. Okay, well, you know, I've got 3 more days to fish with this bait, so we're just going to, if he's still acting like a fish, we're going to just drop him back down in there and see. I mean, I should get fresher, livelier bait here at some point, but at the moment we'll just put him back in and let's see. So we want to flip this back up so we can see where we are. Ah, boy, when you get that sun right in your face again. Okay, so it looks like the Velcro's on the edge here, is it? Jeez. Now, I can't see where that Velcro is. Just a minute. That's kind of odd. It's almost... Oh, I see. It goes up there. I was trying to figure out just what's going on. Okay. I see where it goes. Okay, you can see it coming down 20 feet. I'm gonna, everybody seems to be up, you know, the 20 to 15 feet in that range, so we're gonna just keep it there for the moment and jig it around to see if anything exciting is happening. See, I thought, well, my feet were getting cold, you know, stuffed in the snow, and then with this little piece of styrofoam, which of course weighs almost nothing, putting my feet on that, and it'll keep it out of the cold. That water, of course, is at 32 degrees, as the thermometer here is telling me. Okay. I'm not sure. you know, where the bottom of the ice is. The ice is 2.5 to 3 feet deep, and it is a bit deeper actually. It might be 50 or 60 feet deep out over in the middle of this basin, I guess I'd call it. So what I'm thinking of doing then is to just leave this percolate. Or actually I'm going to drop it all the way to, well, I'll just leave it right there. Now the line's going out. Not feeling anything. But I mean, you know, given those parallel lines there, it looks as though there's got to be some fish down there near it. Alright, so I'm going to, just for fun, I'm going to go out and try drilling another hole. Ooh. And then I'll bring the machine over and see just how deep it is there. So this is the outside of the shelter. This is Echo Lake. And the moon's up there, so I'm gonna, this is my toboggan.